Hi, welcome to FML Diversify, and today we're going to be talking about love and how to find true love. In the times we're living in, there's a lot going on in the world, and everybody's looking for something. Whether it's money, whether it's fame, whether it's fortune, whether it's a career or a job or peace. And a lot is going on. And sometimes you don't know where you're at in this, I'm not going to say rat race because the world says the rat race. And I used to always say, you on a gerbil on the wheel, you better get off. You better get off. And the carousel, because sometimes that carousel gets so fast, it could throw you off if it's too fast. But they always keep the carousel at that moderate speed. So, just talking about how do you monitor and maintain a peaceful balance in your life when so much is going on. How do you avoid the pitfalls of always being angry or always being riled up or always being opinionated or always being alone or always being subconscious? It's just always something. So how do you get that balance? Well, I have found out for myself, because I was one of those people. I was in a depressive state as a young girl growing up, and I wanted to be loved. I wanted love. And I went into the world looking for love very young. Not that I wasn't getting it at home, but there was just something in me that was that draw, come out. And I went into the world at a young age into drum corps with a group of people I didn't know, but I wanted to just be out there. So when you get out there, you begin to see things and you experience things that everything's not bad and things are good. Yet at the same time, I was young. I was 8. I went into drum corps, and I spent from 8 years old till I think 14, 15 years old in drum corps, which meant that I really wasn't in the house a lot. I was out practicing and doing things and going and traveling, or I was at my friend's house or going to my friend's house, and they were coming to my house. So my mom went back to work, so I really didn't understand life and what you needed in life to take and make it and be, I'm not going to say successful, I'm going to say to be at a medium and not be always so riled up. So I ended up around a lot of different people, a lot of different groups, and I have a brother. He since went home to be with the Lord, and he said to me one day, he said, "Fern," he said, "I always find you with this group, you with that group, you over there with that group, you." And I was like taken back when he said that, and I had my reasons for being taken back with that, because I was like, well, if you knew I was doing all that, why didn't you say something? Say something to, "Hey, sis, what are you doing?" I was looking for love. I was looking for how can I become a part of something or somebody's group where there was people around talking to me. Because in these groups I would get into, we would be like on a topic or a situation, yet at the same time, it was like there was no growth. There was no growth in the growth I needed for life and life skills. And life skills being really, as a child, when you're growing up, you need life skills. You need to know the basics of just living. I came from a good home. Everybody defines their good home as a different type of home. After my dad left, my mom went to work, so we were basically on our own. because my mom was working, but my mom wasn't just working. She was working for a better life for her and for us. And she just leveled up. She went up to where her skill set was, which was high. So it commanded a commitment of a higher time frame, not just a better wage maybe, but a higher time. The time wasn't, she wasn't able to really pour in the time that I needed as children growing up. And I ended up becoming a teenage mom at the age of 17, 18, coming out of high school. And I was still looking for love. I was looking for someone to accept me, who would love me, who would be kind to me, who would, basically what I saw on the TV. But the key in this part to me looking was I had an image in my head of what I thought a relationship was. Having been exposed to it at a younger age, hadn't seen it and didn't understand the piece of people's relationships, I didn't see that. So I'm speaking today to the younger generation that is looking for what the world is saying is love. And it's not love. It's not love. Whether it be things or people or to be apart, that's no love in that. You first have to begin to find out who you are as a person. You got to have that balance and peace, because I'm going to tell you, it's valuable. Before you take that leap out of your parents' house, you could be in your parents' house and you just be so agitated. Can't wait to get out of here. I got to go. I got something to do. I got to go over Nancy's house. I got to go over Susie's house. No. Stay home. Turn off the TV and begin to look into the mirror and say, well, God, who am I? Now, a lot of people might say, well, God, no, I'm going to tell you, God, who am I? Who am I, and who am I supposed to be growing into, and what is my life? Because had I had someone in my life imparting that values and worth and morals into my life, really, my mom did the best she could with what she had, and I respect her for that. 5 kids, single parent, other parent going up doing his thing and stuff, other parents, because, you know, my family was a split family. Yet at the same time, the thing is love. What is love, and what are you looking for in the world? And what are you looking for the world to give you? You could get money, you could get fame, you could get fortune, but you can get hurt. And you can get hurt so much that it will destroy your belief system about you. Now, you could have that belief system, you're going to be a star, but what will it take to become that star of the world? Not the star in the sky, but your star. Is it going to be a tainted star? Because the world's going to offer you what the world has to offer you, and that is not good. Sin, doing things you know better you shouldn't do, to compromise, to get a status or wealth, to show off who you are. That's not love. Love is caring about yourself enough to say, no, I'm not going to do that, because I would rather protect my morals and my beliefs and my confidence and my security in myself, and wait until the right opportunity presents itself. How do you know where the right opportunity to present yourself is begin to get educated. Invest in who you are. When I say who you are, about just take time and spend time saying, what do I like to do? What do I really like to do? And you can try it, and if you don't like it, you can move on. You might like to fish, you might like to golf, you might like to read books, good creative things to build your skills, business books, artistic books, designing, graphics, not no love novels and stuff. All that stuff in those love novels and the Harlequins, it's made up, it's fiction, it's not real, it's not reality. And it's not worth, and it's not going to be beneficial to what you need to function effectively in this world. When people begin to compromise and they might pick up a cigarette, that's the entry point to a lot of people's sin. Drinking, smoking weed, or what they used to call in my day, chiba, or marijuana, or whatever, and now they out here selling it in the stores and in the streets. When you take a foreign substance into your body, I don't care what anybody tell you. When you take alcohol, marijuana, tobacco, prescription drugs into your system, it alters your natural system, the system that you have when you came out of your mother's womb. You take a drink, you take a sip, you take a snort, you take a hit, you take a blast. It's going into, you may go up, but I'm going to tell you, like I learned when I got out there, and they said that never first hit is going to take and be like, your high is never going to be like that first hit. So don't let nobody lie to you, your friends, your peers family members. Don't believe the hype. It's hype. It's all hyped up. But it's hyped up to take and steal your identity. You have an identity. And you have to take the time to sit down and say, what real, I don't care if it's coloring in the coloring book. I don't care if it's picking up pixie sticks. I don't care if it's doing jacks. I don't care if it's just walking and talking to Rover the dog or the pig, or go to the veterinarians. They need people help cleaning the cages and things like that. But start learning to love yourself, because you can't love anyone else until you know yourself. Looking at a person, and I had this thought yesterday, I got caught out like that. I looked at people, I was looking at people's characters, and I thought they fine. Ooh, fine is an image, because I could do a whole lot of makeup and things in my hair and stuff. It's an image. I'm showing you an image of me, but it's not me. Who am I? And I'm talking to you young teenage boys and girls. Stop looking at the world. Stop looking at the TV. Stop looking at the tabloids. Stop looking at these pop singers, and especially these influencers. You better look to you. You better look to God. You better go ask somebody who's been there and came out on the other side and made it, and say, where did you mess up in your childhood growing up? Because you know what? If we walking around here like we made it, that's a lie. Because a lot of us have had things we've done to ourselves and other people have done to us that has brought pain and hurt. And I don't want you to go into this world thinking that Mr. Joe next door or Miss Lucy and they having a good time, because when I was growing up, I was out there 7, 8 years old hanging out with kids older than me, boyfriend, girlfriend, and thought they had it going on. They didn't have it going on, because it introduces you to a life of sin. When I say sin, it means wrongdoings, wrong. And people don't want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I did a lot of things in my life that were wrong young. Picking up a cigarette, hiding it in my dresser. And I was convinced ain't nobody going to find it, but that's a lie. Because when I thought about it, I said, somebody going to find these cigarettes. And you know who found it? My sister. She never told on me. And then I stopped. And I picked it up because I started seeing other people doing it. I thought that was the way to calm me down. No. Cancer, worry, stress, just the one hitting that cigarette, taking that drink, getting that snort, dropping that pill, doing that acid, just shooting up. No. So I just want to share with you young people today and older people, stop. Stop giving your life away to nothing, and getting nothing back for it. It's okay to sit and be by yourself and learn. The library is free. There's so many books and creative things going on at the library that you have for people now. Go to the library, get a book and read it. Go on a walk to the park, go to the seashore and do something good. And don't stay away. If somebody comes in your sphere that you're trying to get away from, and they come in your sphere, and the devil always sends people. And they could see just as normal. You get to talk to them, hey man, come on, nope. And you walk away. They ain't gotta walk away. You walk away. Move, let your feet move. So I'm here on FMC Diversify today. FML Diversify to encourage you, young teenager, stop looking to the world for your happiness. Stop looking to the world for solution. Stop looking to the world for your husband, your boyfriend, your peace. Peace starts from within. Respect yourself, honor yourself, and most of all, ask God, you know what? Is there a better way than what I'm thinking and doing? My thoughts might be wrong. My thoughts might be off. It don't seem right. And if it ain't seem right, back off and go do something else. So I just want to welcome you to FM again, L Diversify, and come back, drop me a comment, good or bad. Hey, that's between you and God, because I'm going to do what He gave me, and He gave me love. So I'm coming at you young folks. Stop. Don't ruin your life. It's not worth it. Love yourself. I don't care what Frankie told you about your hair and your butt and your booty. Frankie need to go check Frankie out. All right? Have a great day.